Alright, so
I
guys,
feel like we as a
today
community are spoiled to.
today we're gonna be reacting to this video. Top 10 items in Fortnite. That's gonna be coming soon. I haven't reacted to this video, but I seen I didn't see videos that they shared what's coming to Fortnite. But I don't know. I don't know if it's really gonna
No
come.
end with
But
new
alright.
items in Fortnite. It's literally every couple of weeks you either hear or get a new weapon or item, and it just keeps the hype constantly. Record heights. And to think that Epic Games has to not only balance each of these new additions, but fix the bugs that come after adding them. Okay, it's confirmed Epic Games are robots. Alright, jokes aside, think about the amount of labor Epic has to put in just to fix something we say is small. A lot more than you might think. But in any case, welcome back to Top 5 Gaming, everyone, where today we'll be going over 5 Fortnite items that we believe, and based on our sources, should be coming soon. Or at least eventually, hopefully. Are they coming anytime soon? Anyone? Hello? Is anyone there? Before we get into the video, make sure to smash your face into your monitor, thereby hitting the subscribe button, because if you don't, you will use your next half shield right before finding minis. Okay, seriously though, just click the subscribe button, it's free. Number 5, jetpacks. The jetpacks were meant to be released a while ago now, but as you know, they still aren't quite here. After testing internally, the jetpack was found to have some issues. Not that those issues were ever revealed, and that set the release of the jetpack back a bit, but it is still supposedly coming.
As you guys know, we recently announced the jetpack item. In our internal playtest, we identified some issues with it, and we wanted to make sure that those were all sorted out before we release it. And in the meantime, we'll have some new things coming soon.
What we know about the jetpack and how it might work in the future is still pretty much a mystery as well, but we can make some fairly solid guesses. As the name implies, this jetpack is likely an item that allows you to fly through the air for a short time, allowing you to gain height on your enemies or just straight up fly to the top of buildings quicker than building them. In Save the World, there's already a hoverboard item, and although the jetpack isn't a hoverboard, it might work in a similar way. The hoverboard takes 3 seconds to summon, and if you take damage while riding it, you'll immediately be knocked off the board. As we said before, there's absolutely no way to know how this item will work in the future, but I think that those small mechanics would probably make it more balanced. Either way, it's going to be cool to eventually be able to fly around people with a jetpack, right? Sure, you can already sort of fly by using the jump pad, but with the jetpack, you'll be able to have full control over how high you go and how fast you fall, which should make fighting people in big towers in the late game just a little bit more interesting. Number 4, Tactical Assault Rifle. It's no secret that the spray patterns most of the assault rifles have are pretty terrible.
I heard it's too a tactical assault rifle.
Assault rifles at longer distances can be pretty hard because of how much variety there is in the bloom of weapons. Bullets can go pretty much everywhere. Well, usually except where you don't want them to go. The only exception to this is the scoped AR, and that thing has such a low DPS that it's almost unusable. That's why the Tactical Assault Rifle, a weapon which has been found in the game's files, would be a pretty good addition to the list of guns in the game. It's described as a fully automatic flexible rifle with a high fire rate and some pretty good accuracy when you aim down sights. Just like the scoped AR, this thing looks like it has a scope on top, meaning this future legendary tier weapon will be a direct upgrade to the scoped rifle already in-game. The only reason people don't use the scoped AR at the moment is because of its poor magazine size and its poor fire rate, and it looks like the upcoming Tactical AR might change all of that. Number 3, FNP90. The FN machine pistol weapon that supposedly fires at a high fire rate to deal really good damage at the cost of burning through ammo very quickly. It's a gun built for close range run and gun combat, while still being accurate enough to use at mid ranges when fired in short bursts. So far, the only real option we have for close combat is the shotguns, especially with the new heavy shotgun added to the game, and they just outclass all the current SMGs way too much to even consider using them. Hopefully the FNP90, which will probably work something similar to the P90 in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, will add some much-needed change into how close-range combat happens in Fortnite Battle Royale. While
That'd be cool
FN90
too.
is going to be a rare machine pistol, it's likely that it will also have 2 other variants, as there were 3 different listings of the FNP90 in the files with 3 different damage values. When the FN90 is added to the game, we might finally have a weapon that can compete with shotguns at mid to close range. Number 2, the Hammer Crush. You have shotguns, you have assault rifles. You know what would be really cool though? If you merge the 2 together to create a seriously destructive weapon. Well, basically, that's the Hammer Crush. This thing looks like a mad scientist took an AK-47 and an automatic shotgun and then made a crazy combo. In the files, this weapon is described as a slug gun that has high damage, accuracy, and impact, but also fires pretty slowly and consumes a lot of ammo per shot. When I look at this weapon, I sort of imagine it working like a quicker version of the KSG from Call of Duty Black Ops 2. In Black Ops 2, the KSG fired single-shot slug rounds. This was a single-shot high-damage weapon that could kill people in a single shot at some pretty insane ranges. It was basically a sniper rifle shotgun. A weapon like that in Fortnite would be pretty cool, just a slow-firing shotgun with crazy damage range, but if you used it, you'd be sacrificing a whole bunch of ammo.
Like, imagine if you was from far and you wanted to snipe somebody with a shotgun and you just, boom, and it's like a headshot. That'd be cool.
Number 1, explosive crossbow. It's pretty safe to say that the current crossbow in Fortnite is a pretty terrible weapon.
Wait, but me, I got this sick kill this one time using the crossbow.
Yeah, pretty sure everybody's gotten that one sick kill with the crossbow, but you would not use that thing in most battles. It has some really bad damage, and the bullet drop on the arrows make it practically unusable at longer ranges, but all of that might change when a new epic version of the crossbow gets added to the game. The current crossbow, this one is going to send your enemies flying with a bit of a bang. A lot like to say the explosive crossbow from Call of Duty Black Ops. This is, well, an explosive crossbow, but from the images we currently have of the weapon, it looks like it will function in a very similar way to the crossbow that is currently in the game. But instead of firing normal arrows, they will be tipped off with explosives. Very similar to what we might have known as bomb arrows in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Of course, we don't know if these explosives will be as potent as a rocket launcher or as small and controlled as a C4, but it's always cool to have another explosive building destroying weapon in the game. But that's just about going to wrap up our list of the top 5 Fortnite items that are coming soon, we think. Eventually. Well, they're in the game's files, okay? So if they decide to not put them in the game, there you go. That's why. But they're there, so they're probably going to be put in the game at some point. Doesn't look like they're slowing down on adding new items anytime soon. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It is free. Drop a like down below if you've enjoyed the video. Have a great day, everyone. Keep it here. Top 5 Gaming.
What I feel about that video is that, like, all the games that, I mean, all like the guns that's about to come, this is gonna make it, like, it's gonna make it weird, cause like, I know a lot of people gonna want it, but what if you don't get it? Like, what if it come out and you never get it until it become unrare? It's just gonna make you mad. That's why I don't like when you come out with new stuff, but at the same time I do. So, I just don't know. It's confusing. But yeah, that's my reaction. Bye guys.